Hi guys, welcome to the review of the BW-P2 BlitzWolf PowerBank. As you can see, it has a very nice aluminium body. You have a button to press where you can see the percentage of charge which is remained in the battery. You have a single output and an input, and it's set to be a 5V 1A output, and we're gonna test this. But now this is the PowerBank I've used for quite a while, and I have a brand new package here where we're gonna do the unboxing today. So here you can see it's still sealed, and I'm gonna unseal it right now. And there we go. And there it's unsealed. Okay. And what you can see right away in the package is the power bank itself. It comes wrapped in this nice plastic, this protective plastic. You can see it's a very nice power bank. And well, it's almost fully charged. Okay, for testing we're gonna use mine today. Apart from the power bank itself, in the package, if we take this part out, you get a small micro USB to USB cable. It's quite a short one, as you can see. It's about this long, but it's just enough to charge it and use it on the phone, and it's not too long to get tangled in everything you have in your purse or in your backpack, so it's a great size to use with this power bank. Apart from this, there are two papers. The first one is the user manual, which has some informations that you have the Panasonic battery in, which is the NCR 18650B. I strongly believe, or they describe it as so, which is this battery I have here. And there's just some information here in the back about the indications. So in this case, for example, you have 2. This means it's in between 25 and 50% of charge. Putting this aside, there's a small card, which is the warranty card. And kind of, if you're happy, oh well, give us a review here. If you're not happy, contact us here, or here. So this is basically the warranty card and the user manual. Putting these things aside, what I want to test right away, and this power bank is not full on purpose. I'm gonna take my 2A 5V output power plug, and I'm gonna try to charge this power bank using my new charge doctor, where I can see the amperage draw. Plug it in right now, and you can see the amperage going. So now we're at about 0.45 amps. And now we jumped up to 1.05 amps, just around 1 amp, 1.1 amp, and this is the way it's going to charge the battery. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to invert the cable, and I'm just going to use the charging doctor. I'm going to plug it in here right away, so you can see the light comes on, and I'm going to use my USB load. I'm just going to draw it down in case it's too high. And there we go. This power bank is rated for 1 amp output, and we're gonna test this now. I'm gonna plug it in, and we can see the output is at 0.1 amps. And I'm gonna draw it up till 1 amp, so you can see what happens. We're still at 5 volts exactly right now. And if I pull it up more, here we are at 0.7 amps, and we're at 4.9 volts. And if we go up to 1 amp, like now we're at 1 amp, and it's at 4.8 volts, which is totally acceptable. Now I want to try to push it harder, and there we go. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 amps, and it's going very good. We're still at over 4.7 volts. We're going at 1.7, still at over 4.7 volts. 1.8, 1.9, and 2 amps. We are at 2 amps right now, and we're still at 4.7 volts. Well, I have seen many power plugs which are not as good as this thing. Well, let's just try to pull it a little bit harder. Okay, 2.1 amps, 2.2 amps, 2.3 amps. Wow, this is awesome. 2.4 amps. We're going up to 4.65, which is still acceptable. Okay, it switches off as a I would say precaution, and well, It's safe because you don't want to discharge the battery any higher. Well, you can, but it's not going to be good for the lifetime, and it's also not going to be good for the capacity or for the output, we could say. If you draw a lot of current from the battery, it will on the end effectively give out less electricity, because by giving out a lot of electricity at once, it gets warm and it's not as efficient as it could be, and also the circuit in here might get quite hot. So there is for sure a thermal protection and also an overcurrent protection in this case, which is 2.5 amps. Also in case it shorts out or so, you are well protected. Now what I also want to show you is this which I bought together with the last power bank, which came included from Banggood, and this is just a multifunctional USB set which you can plug in here. You could even use this to charge your micro USB phone. It's a nice flexible one, and it comes with a light head in this case, which you can just simply plug in here. There you have the light plugged in. You can see it's quite a bright light. Now obviously I have a lot of light here, but this is quite a bright light during the night. And if I plug the other thing in here, which is a simple rotor, or a motor with a rotor, which makes a nice fan, just like this. There we go. You have a simple fan in the summer, and it actually makes quite a lot of noise. Well, it's not noise, a lot of wind. This is quite refreshing. Another small recommendation I want to give you, just very quickly, is on the daily use. Obviously I don't want to scratch my power bank and so on. So what I do is, or what I use is this simple, this I think is supposed to be a flashlight holster, but I use this as a very simple case for it. This costs around less than $1, and you just put it in here, you close it with the Velcro, and well, it's very well protected. The nice thing about this is if you give it a 90-degree twist like this, you could always have it in this case. You could now you take it out. Oh, let's check if it's full. Well, it's not. Let's charge it, or it's full. And also you could just plug it in like this, and you never have to take it out of the case, so it's well protected. This is all I have to say about this BlitzWolf BW-P2 power bank. I highly recommend this device, or this power bank, as it is very well built. I've used it for a couple of months now. It works very well. But keep in mind, this uses a battery with 3,400 milliamp hours, one of these, but at 3.7 volts. And once you boost it up to 5 volts with the converter here, once you get it into your phone and boost it down again for the 3.7 volts of your battery, you lose quite a lot. And in terms of total amount of energy you will be getting out of this is slightly over 2,000 milliamp hours only. So be careful of this. For example, my LED TV Li1S, I can't charge once with this, but I can charge it about from 10% up to 80%. It works quite well. This is what I have to say about this. Thanks for watching my video. I wish you a great day.